Hey guys, Miss Algar here. You're watching another video on how to create your works cited page, and this time we're looking at citing books, stories, poems, and songs. First things first, we're going to take a look at books. Okay, so the book that I'm using is The Valley of Amazement by Amy Tan. Now, EasyBib does this pretty cool thing where if you just input the title of your book and click Cite This, they're going to give you a list of results, and typically it's your first one. So what I did for here was clicked Select. And what it did was lead me to this page, which should be familiar for most of you, and it tells me that I'm missing some publication information. So where would I find that? Typically, you're going to find that in the first couple pages of the book, and it's asking for the publisher, city, and year. And if I were to look at my publication information, I can find that it was printed by HarperCollins Publishers and that they are located in New York, and that this was published in 2013. So I go ahead and input that information right here into these three boxes. I don't need anything else here, so I would click Create Citation. But some of you guys are only working on chapters or short stories, sections of books, so you would click on this menu right here, and instead you would select the chapter or section option, and it should lead you to a page that looks like this. So once you've got this, you can pretty much, this should select automatically. You're going to input your chapter or section title right here. And for the most part, you guys are going to be looking at the chapter, essay, poem, or short story. So go ahead and put in the title of the poem or the chapter or the short story in there. You can also include in the page numbers. If you're using or referencing the entire story, then that's not a problem. But say you are only using a couple pages from the article, you are going to want to input them here right there, and then you can go ahead and click Create Citation. And once you've done that, you'll have your citation ready to go. Now, citing songs is a little bit different, so we are going to go over a couple of things here. The first thing you need to do is to absolutely 100% cite the artist and not the writer. So say you are looking at a band. Oh, this needs to be flipped around. Okay, so you would be citing Maroon 5 instead of Adam Levine, Fun instead of Nate Ruess, and Led Zeppelin instead of just Robert Plant. You may also need some additional information, and this might require you to use our good old friend Google, and you would then search your artist name, the song title, and the word album. So I have the example here where I search Maroon 5, She Will Be Loved album. Okay, and it's absolutely okay if you get the label and the album release information from Wikipedia. You're not going to be citing it, so it's not a problem. So let's go over how to format your citation. So you're going to start with your artist name, followed by a period. Then you're going to put your song title and the period inside the quotation marks. Your album title needs to be italicized, so make sure you do that. Okay, then your label name and the year the album was released. Okay, make sure you put that comma. Okay, it is not a period there, it's going to be a comma. So I've got two examples for you, the first being a band, so Maroon 5, and we're talking about the song This Love. So as you can see, here is your album, which I italicized. It's produced by J Records in 2002. Now, if you've got a solo artist with a first name and a last name, you're going to want to do the last name first and the first name last. Okay, make sure you put that comma in between to indicate that that is their last name that comes first, and you pretty much follow the same format as before. Your song title and the quotations, italicized album, label, and year. Okay, so if you've got any other questions about citations, please bring them to class or email me. And if there are other things that you're looking for, specifically the citing of databases or websites or YouTube, you can check out some of the other videos in the series. Thanks for watching.